Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The wingmen are Sexton and Miller. Plumlee out there with Williams, and it's Man in at the point guard.
Come on now. Trey Mann has proven capable from three-point distance.
Garland, the pass to Merrill. Pass to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. And here is Hunter, covered by Miller. The three from Garland. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid night.
No good from outside. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Chicago. Here's Man on the 3 off target. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hunter, no one around him, sinks the three-pointer.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Fires the 3. Man gets the bucket. Man's got 6.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
And it's Miller in the corner. Three-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And that's now 6 points from Brandon. Miller. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
He tries for 3. Plumlee, no luck. The Cavaliers trailing. Mobley outside. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
Question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Larry Nance out there with Wade. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Tyson in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Hallie, thank you very much for the report. On the wing, James, defended by Strus.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Good.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Loads it up there for Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
On the wing, man. Last game with 30 points. Drills the three-pointer. Mann's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets.
Boy, this guy doing his job spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his third to go.
Garland, no good. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And stolen by Hunter. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Oh!
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Man gets the bucket.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now Plumlee shoots over Garland, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets on top, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
Sounds fun. Where at?
Shaq, it's a secret location. When I say secret, it means you're not invited.
Okay. I see how it is, Kenny.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Charlotte Hornets.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Charlotte leading by 5. Hey, Doris, were you surprised by the success the Cavaliers had last season?
Well, Kev, I certainly expected them to be a terrific basketball team, but that win total was completely striking. But that's the unforgiving part of the business, right? Regular season success doesn't necessarily always translate.
Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. The wingmen are Sexton and Miller. Grant Williams is out there at Plumlee, and it's man in at the point.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And Mobley throws it down.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Man finds Plumlee. And here's Miller outside. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3.
And I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at the Hornets. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Cleveland, 9.5 games behind.
And I think for the Cavaliers, they'd probably say they'd expect to be a little higher in the standings at this point. But you can't get too down if you're them. They're still knocking on the door with an opportunity to get that top spot.
And I don't think anyone will be surprised if they do get it. They've been there before, and despite going through a little bit of a lull, we know they're capable of playing as well as any team in this league.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Hornets. There's Garland, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Balls checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Knuckles checked in for Miller. That's a 2 from Sexton. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Hornets lead by 8.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Mobley finds Merrill. His three-pointers off the mark. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Man, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Here's Sexton. Allen with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can still afford to give a guy like him that good a look. That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Hunter. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Well, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the fourth, and that shot allows them to do just that.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hornets lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Sam Merrill, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Miller. Nails the jumper.
This guy can make jump shots from anywhere on the floor. We see you, young Mr. Miller.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland, a three-pointer. Good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here is Miller. Does not go. Garland. Now, Hunter. Here's the 3. Allen. Oh, the dunk.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce since he's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, Allie, thank you.
I tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Needing the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3.
A big bucket with the do-it-yourself kit tray, man.
Outside Garland. Mobley. That one goes in.
Important bucket by Mobley there. So good to see this young man rise to the occasion.
Miller. Rebounded by Allen inside. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 3.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. He really thrives in pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Mobley looking it over. Allen, a screen on Williams. Mobley, a huge two-handed slam.
Evan Mobley stepping up big. This guy is so talented.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Buries the deep ball.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. When they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
It's good.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
Fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Now it's time to present our player of the game.